everyone. I hope you enjoyed that delicious meal and some wonderful conversation at your table. Please also join me, if you don't mind, in thanking the incredible team and staff here that have enabled us to enjoy this meal tonight. Thank you so much for your attentive service and care and hospitality. It is my honor now to invite Dialogue Board member Donna Hrinak to the stage. Ambassador Hrinak is the former ambassador to Brazil, to Venezuela, to Bolivia, and to the Dominican Republic, and also previously served as the former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Inter-American Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ambassador Hrinak.
Good evening. It is an honor to present the Inter-American Dialogue's Appreciation Award to Ambassador Carla Hills. Carla is kind of like Beyonce. For years, decades really, here in DC, or in capitals around the world, from Beijing to Brussels to Brasilia, in any discussion on trade or finance or foreign investment, if somebody brought up the name Carla, no one had to ask, Carla who? There was only one. Carla's list of achievements as a US government official, including serving as only the third woman to be named to a US president's cabinet when she became Secretary of Housing and Urban Development in 1975. Right? It's a tribute to her dedication to public service. And in the private sector, as a corporate director and advisor to executives, her record is a testimony to her firm belief that strong and principled private industry is essential to economic growth and shared prosperity around the world. Now, if I were to try to list all of Carla's accomplishments, we would soon be ordering breakfast. I have the luxury of being able to focus on her contributions to the Inter-American Dialogue. As a Dialogue member, as chair of the board, and now as chair emeritus. Carla's work at and for the Dialogue is a reflection of her commitment to collaboration across borders and across cultures, to finding the creative solution when an impasse seemed inevitable. To getting to that yes that will truly benefit all concerned, and to making sure to listen. We all know that Carla's a gifted speaker. She's also a gifted listener, and her interlocutors always knew that they were listened to. Now, Carla obviously has a global mindset, but we at the Dialogue know that her heart lies here in the Americas. Caribbean, North, Central, and South. But she would never let this hemisphere stand apart from what was happening in the rest of the world. As Secretary General Ramdeen said, it is important that Latin and Caribbean voices be heard on all global issues. And Carla insistently exhorted her network of friends and colleagues in the hemisphere to speak up and make this region's opinions heard. Carla has described her life as a great journey, wonderful journey so far, and I believe she added, it's not over yet. We at the Dialogue are so honored, so privileged to have shared, even in very small ways, in that journey. Carla, thank you for taking us along for the ride. And ladies and gentlemen, the Inter-American Dialogue's Appreciation Award to the one and only Ambassador Carla Hills.
Donna, thank you very much for your wonderful introduction. Much exaggerated, but very much appreciated. I mean, when one of the world's best ambassadors stands up and speaks that well about your history, you really have to be touched by it. And it's really, she has served as a board member and as a co-vice chair of the Inter-American Dialogue. So if you think that the dialogue is doing well, turn to Donna and give her applause. For me, it's just a great honor to be here this evening and to share this leadership award alongside of Mac McClarty and Monica Aspey, two outstanding leaders in our hemisphere. I have tremendous admiration for the Inter-American Dialogue, which was co-founded in the 80s, 1982 to be exact, by three great leaders. And one of them is here with us tonight, Abe Lowenthal, and he really deserves the applause. For the past 30 years, the dialogue has been led brilliantly by Peter Hakem, Michael Shifter, and Rebecca Hill Chavez as our succeeding CEOs and presidents, and you just don't get any better than that. Today, two of our great diplomats, Laura Chinchilla, former president of Costa Rica, and Ambassador Tom Shannon serve as co-chairs of the Inter-American Dialogue. And over the years, our board of directors has consisted of top-level and experienced leaders drawn from all across the hemisphere. Similarly, their membership, which numbers about 100 plus, they have drawn from leaders. 18 have served as presidents of their country. Some 40 have served in the cabinet level positions. And roughly, I think, 20 have held seats in their nation's legislative bodies. This high level of informed leadership helps the dialogue implement its mission, which is to bring leaders together from all across the hemisphere to foster and strengthen democracy, prosperity, and equity. And we know from history that whether the aim is to have a streamlined and fair migration process, to stop the flow of harmful drugs, or to increase the attractiveness of trade and investment, we need to have diplomacy and working with our friends and allies, because that's far more effective to achieve those goals than either guns or tariffs. In confronting the challenges that we face today, it is clear that the Inter-American Dialogue has never been more needed. Seeing the wonderful turnout here tonight, I can leave with great confidence and a smile that the dialogue will continue, and it will continue to make a needed difference. I think all that are connected with the dialogue for the work that they do believe in continuing and augmenting all that they can do. And I want to thank everyone here who has a connection with the dialogue for the award given to me tonight. It is something that I will cherish, and I am grateful for it, and we will continue to work together. And I thank you, one and all.